Okay, we've seen how we can draw the diagram for finding where the image is for reflection in a plane mirror. What we want to see now is how we would do that experimentally, and to be honest, it's not too different than drawing the diagram. So the equipment we're going to need is a plane mirror, and the first thing we do is we just draw a line where we're going to place the mirror on our page about halfway along, like so. I can mark that as a mirror by just etching the kind of side of it here. We'll just write plane mirror there so we know what it is. And then we'll draw our kind of object that is going to get reflected over here, and I usually do the letter L because it has 3 points that we can work with, and the first point we're going to work with is point 1 here. Okay, and what we do is we use a ruler and we just draw a ray coming from point 1 to the mirror, anywhere on the mirror, it doesn't really matter, like so. Now if we were doing this using kind of our protractor, we would then draw a normal, measure the angle of incidence, see where the, well, do I equals R, draw the reflected ray, and then track it back. But here we don't have to do that because we're doing it experimentally. So what I do is I use my ray box over here to shine a ray of light from point 1 and onto the mirror. Okay, and then rather than having to use a protractor to see where the ray would go, we do it experimentally. And I put 2 X's along where that reflected ray is. I then take my ruler and a pen, and I just then join up those 2 X's to draw on the reflected ray. Now if you remember, to find out where the image of that point would be, we need 2 rays, so we just repeat that again. I'll do that a little quicker this time. So there's our incident ray, put the mirror back in the same line that we drew, shine the ray along the incident ray, put 2 X's where that ray is, remove the mirror, and there's our reflected ray. Now to an eye that is over here, those rays are diverging and they appear to be coming from, if we track them back then, so we always take the reflected rays and track them back behind the mirror. Now the rays don't go there, so we use a dashed line to show this just a construction line. Do the same with the other one, and where those rays appear to be coming from behind the mirror is where they cross. So this point here will be the image of point 1. And I can just repeat that experiment for, say, the top of my L or whatever object it is, or if I need to find it for a couple of points, I can just do that twice more, and then I can find out where the image is. Okay.